There was an individual by the name of Kosminski. I believe he was psychotic. I believe that legal term, he was insane. I think Jack the Ripper's murder stopped because he got caught. That's what I believe. He was either institutionalized, he was arrested, but he was certainly brought to the attention of the authorities, in my opinion.
There aren't any surviving pictures of what the detectives thought Jack the Ripper looked like. What there is Abberline's walking stick, which has a carved head and was presented to him by the detectives he worked with. Anybody knows that you can't carve from a description, you have to carve from a drawing. So somewhere they must have had a witness's drawing of what Jack the Ripper looked like.
Kosminski appears the strongest suspect, but with so many conflicting theories, there seems little doubt the identity of Jack the Ripper will continue to be debated.
We will never know who Jack the Ripper was for certain. That is patently obvious. In 1888, they didn't know, they had ideas, they didn't know for certain, they certainly couldn't prove it. If they couldn't prove it 111 years ago, we won't prove it today.
I don't think anybody will ever know for certain who Jack the Ripper was. And I have a feeling that even if evidence comes to light that gives us a very good indication of who he was, I think that there are people out there who, the majority of people actually don't want the mystery to be solved at all.
The whole name of the game with Jack the Ripper is writing books about it, making money about it, taking people on walks and things like that. I honestly, personally, I don't personally believe, but I only personally believe if somebody could tomorrow absolutely conclusively prove who Jack the Ripper was, nobody would believe them at all.
So you can imagine him just standing there, sort of enjoying all this, probably enjoying all the sensation and being one of the crowd watching the effect that he'd achieved.
The unsolved mystery of the Whitechapel murders still haunts the streets of London's East End, as does the killer, whose savage crimes reveal the twisted, dark side of the human mind. And in some ways he remains with us. The memory of his vague figure, lurking in the shadows, reminds us of our deepest fears and exposes our most dreaded nightmares. Yet it does more, unmasking for us our macabre and all too human fascination with evil.